Hey guys, right behind me is a 2024 Mustang, and we're going to be looking over 10 hidden features on your 2024 Mustang, from discovering Mustang emblems and pony emblems in unusual places to having a secret active exhaust mode and everything in between. And you know what? If you stick to the end of the video, I'm going to show you 2 bonus features as well. One thing I love about the Mustang brand is that it's just so widely recognized, and Ford knows people are going to be tinkering with the car, looking at it, checking every single panel. So Ford has gone above and beyond to make sure they put some Easter eggs, and you know, just having those Easter eggs just makes the ownership a really great experience as you kind of discover them. So we're going to be discussing this 10 hidden features on your S650 Mustang. Alright, so this is the 2024 Mustang EcoBoost convertible, and let's go ahead. We're going to dive into the hidden features. Ford has gone and put a lot of thought into putting some Easter eggs in terms of putting pony logos, Mustang logos throughout the car in places where you wouldn't normally expect them. And the first one that we're going to showcase you is going to be on the windshield. So if you've got a Mustang, 2024 Mustang, here's a little Easter egg for you. You've got a pony logo right over here, which I think looks really cool. There's no rhyme or reason as to why it's here, but it looks very cool to have it here. Now similarly, if you come down here and you look at your headlights, you've got another pony logo right over here. This is the passenger side headlights. You can see the pony logo. Same goes for the driver's side. You can see the pony logo right over here. Now this theme continues to the interior of the Mustang as well, so I'm going to go ahead and showcase you another hidden pony logo. That's going to be number 3. If you open it right here, the number 3 Easter egg or hidden feature is right over here. You can see it's going to be on the driver's side and the passenger side. This is where it is. So I'm going to hop into passenger side, show you that as well. And here it is on the passenger side as well. Now moving on to number 4, we've got another strangely placed Mustang logo right here. So if you open up the trunk and you come to the passenger side, you see the silhouette of the S650 Mustang. This is on the passenger side. Strangely enough, nothing is there on the driver's side. It would have been cool to see an S550 here and the S650 over there, but none of that. This is what they got. And I think it's very quirky and cool to have a Mustang silhouette inside the trunk. Now for number 5, I currently don't have it because mine is a convertible, but if you do have a fastback, on the rear window you have all the Mustang generations basically lined up, all 7 of them. So I'll post a picture of it so you can see how it looks. It's something that you normally wouldn't come across, but if you're washing your car or something like that, I feel like that's when you come across, and it just kind of makes you go wow. Now another thing that I also don't have that the fastback Mustangs will have is gonna be which I feel like should have been done a long time ago from a lot of manufacturers, but there is a USB slot right behind your mirror. So if you look at right behind your mirror where this thing is, that's where they hold a USB slot, which is very useful if you're gonna be plugging like a radar detector or something like that, so you don't have wires hanging all the way from here. It's just gonna sit over there. So I'm gonna show you a picture of that from a fastback version, but given that it is a convertible, there's something unique that the fastback doesn't have, and that is gonna be this sunglasses holder. We have a sunglasses holder completely separate. This sunglasses holder is specific to the convertible because for the S550 Mustang they've always had it, but for the fastback S650 Mustang they got rid of this storage, which was also like a hidden storage, and they put it back as typically where it would go by the headliner. And number 8 on the list is a secret pen holder. So if you're gonna be driving a Mustang to meetings or something like that, you can hold your pens right here, so you don't have to have them kind of put in the glove box. You can just leave it right here, and it's going to be very neat. It's going to be very useful for you. All right, so for number 9, I've got a very interesting thing. It's going to be a horse galloping for the chimes. Typically, there's going to be a chime that gets very annoying, but if you turn on the car, and I think it sounds really cool. Like, let's say if I open up the door, you can hear it right now, but if I open up the door, it sounds so good. Especially if you have a B&O system, I've heard it's gonna sound even better. Mine is a base one. Let's try it again. Close the door. Turn it back on. And lastly, we've got a secret active exhaust menu. So if your car has an active exhaust, you don't need to kind of go through this whole mode selection or even go through your Mustang Pony button to select your exhaust from here. All you got to do is press the start button. And since mine doesn't have it, it just has the auto hold and comm screen. So you can, if you press it here, it's going to be accessed with the start button. So every time I press this, it's going to bring up the comm screen. So let's try it. There we go. Here's the comm screen. So basically, if you have the active exhaust right here, it allows you to basically select one of the active exhausts here. So kind of like the GT350 where you didn't have to go through all the menus, you would have a button right here, set for the active exhaust to whatever setting you want it to be, which I think is going to be very cool and convenient. So you have to go through all these menus. Now, bonus feature number one is going to be inside the hood. And if you have been following the Mustang videos, you know this has been a big deal. But if you just got your Mustang or you're looking into buying it, haven't been following with the news, we finally have hood struts. What that means is we no longer have to prop it open with here. Here are the hood struts. Aftermarket has been doing it for a long time for the S550 Mustang and the S197. But this is game changer for the S650 Mustang. Now the bonus number two that I've got here is gonna be the lock. So in S550 Mustang, we did not have the exposed lock. They had a really nice lock system. Basically, if you were locked out, you had to remove a plastic piece to be able to insert your keys. Now they finally have an exposed lock, which makes it much easier, although it doesn't look as nice. But in case if you do get locked out, key fob battery dies, you can still access the physical key and insert it right over here. So guys, that's all I've got for the hidden features on your 2024 and up S650 Mustang. Some of the Easter eggs are very cool. I like how Ford always gives Mustangs some thought in terms of putting these Easter eggs, and they're really nice as an owner to be able to discover them out of nowhere. I did a similar video on my personal S550 Mustang, which is a 2019 Mustang GT, and it was just very nice to be able to see all these hidden features and access all the Mustang logos and Pony logos in the places you wouldn't expect. S650 Mustang definitely has a lot more Mustang or Pony logos throughout the car than the S550 Mustang did. But nonetheless, I think it's very cool that Ford does that. The Mustang is just a widely recognized brand, so it's always great to see those Mustang logos throughout the car. And some features are actually neat too, especially the USB connector right behind the mirror is very smart. I think for dash cams and radar detectors, it can be very useful to have it there instead of having the wires kind of going down. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash that like button. Which one of these hidden features is your favorite hidden feature? And of course, subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.